So you've never had a bad date?
Not really.
Okay, well, I have been on. Cheers. Let's go.
We're live.
We'll start off with a funny story. I know Lexi said that
I don't have COVID. Can you cut that out? Put my cell phone number at the end of this video because if you're unavailable,
we're not doing that. At this point, SOS. I don't know.
SOS.
If you don't know me, I'm Megan, and this is Megan BTV. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be the first of many videos to come. This is going to be a part of a series called You're Not Alone Sis. This is going to be about dating chronicles. I'm going to be interviewing a lot of my girlfriends, just about different experiences that we're having out in the dating world. My first interviewee I'm really excited about, and I can't wait for you to meet her. So without further ado, here's the next video on dating. Hey everybody, this is my bestie, Lexi.
Hi.
Lexi and I met probably about eight years ago in Kansas City.
Like 2014.
2014, what a year 2014 was.
Better than this year.
We're both here in Chicago. We are both on dating apps. I'm on Bumble currently, but I'm the same way as you in that I delete it every other week. So like 1 week I will say, oh, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna really give it a shot, and then the next week I am done with it. I'm over it.
Never again.
Yes. And I think it's due to the interactions I have on it. I feel that sometimes the dates are great, but for the most part, the dates are not good. And it makes me like just want to go back into my shell.
Yeah, 100%.
And not date.
Or you could be me and I downloaded it in June and it's October 1st on Thursday and I haven't been on one date. So
why is that?
I feel like in my lack of dating, I feel like the reasoning is because I love to hang out with my friends.
Yeah.
I really value my friendships with like my girlfriends, and when I have a rare night off work, I don't want to spend it or risk it on some tool.
Okay, so I'm going to pull these up on the screen right now so you guys can see these for yourself, these little gems.
This is what we're up against.
And wait, before I do that, I want to preface this in, I do not want to
Shame.
Man bash or shame men.
Right.
I love men. But these specific men are the men who are ruining it for the rest of them. And I have to show you guys. So here we are. J-Rod. He is from the school of hard knocks. And I don't think anything else needs to be said for J-Rod. Vincent. Vincent thought really long and hard before he put this picture up. He went through a lot of his photos and he was like, you know what, this duck face, this'll do. This'll do. And then we have Steve, who works at Don't Worry About It Trendsetter. So that's kind of what we're working with here.
Eduardo. His first photo is all these masks and I still caught feelings. Eduardo, less is more. What I will say about the apps is you gotta play to win.
Yeah.
And I think you gotta, especially in the era that we're in with the pandemic and everything going on, you gotta play to win. You gotta put yourself out there. You gotta download it.
I also think too, not getting discouraged when something
Not
doesn't
taking
work
things
out.
personal.
We're gonna talk about our funniest dating story. Lexi said that she doesn't really have necessarily a funny one. I have a funny one, but it's also slightly scary. So this story needs some backstory.
Okay.
It needs some backstory in order to really understand
To sell
where
it.
my head was.
Yeah.
I fell in love with someone when I was like 24, and he and I were very off and on for several years. It was toxic. One day we got into this huge argument, and I was just like, that's it. I'm going to be open. I'm going to just like reach outside of my comfort zone when it comes to dating. I'm like walking down the street. I have Lizzo in my headphones. I'm just like, yes, this is my life. Like, it's, I do this. I noticed a Chick-fil-A, so I walked into the Chick-fil-A, and I was standing in line, and this man walked up to me, and he goes, "You're really beautiful. I want to take you out on a date." This man was not attractive.
Okay.
But I had just had
You're
this
vulnerable.
whole pep talk with myself.
Yeah.
That I was going to be more open. I was
Yep.
like, maybe this is God. Maybe this is God telling me I need to be more open. I said to him, well, I'm about to order some food. Let's just sit here in Chick-fil-A and let's get to know each other. It was probably about 5 minutes into the ordeal that I knew I had made a terrible mistake. He was so weird, and I was like worried about my safety almost sitting there talking to him. He was sweet, but he was one of those guys where he's sweet, but he like also could maybe kill you. We were sitting there talking, and he asked for my number, and I didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say. I gave him my number, and he proceeded to send me messages every day after that. Selfies. The pictures got more and more invasive, and I ended up blocking him. So, and I never went back to that Chick-fil-A. I know I put too much pressure on dates, and I feel like maybe a lot of women do.
A lot.
And
Everyone.
that we walk into this like, okay, could this be my person?
Well, yeah, because nobody's doing it for giggles.
Men do. Men do it for giggles. That's the problem. Y'all do it for giggles, and we do it for marriage. And that's why it doesn't work out.
Is chivalry dead? Like, I don't need you to take care of me, but like,
Yeah.
let me be a girl for a second. Ask me out.
Shout out to the men
Yeah.
who do plan dates, who do put in effort, because I know you exist and know you're out there. I haven't met you yet, but I know that you're there. Us to talk about loneliness. Obviously, when you're single, it's hard. And I don't think women talk about enough the loneliness that we face. What has helped me is, I think, allowing myself to, if I'm sad, allowing myself to feel that. Cry, like call a friend, call my mom, like let myself feel it and then move on.
In terms of advice, I feel like you have to lean on what you have.
Yeah.
I think like in anything in life, you focus on the good or you focus on what you have rather than what you don't. If we all focused on what we don't have, it'd be a really sad existence.
Yeah. If you are feeling lonely and you know me, message me. Like, I want to talk to you.
Me too.
I wanted to do this video because you're not alone.
Bottom line, we're all like feeling it, doing it, figuring it out. It's such a weird time.
Yeah.
It's the weirdest time in the
Weirdest.
country, in personal life, professional life. People are making changes. Nothing is really that stable.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like even if you're married or in a committed relationship, it's confusing. We can't be the only two women in Chicago, let alone America, dealing with this.
Yeah. No, it's everywhere.
So I think people just have to be more open and honest and transparent and vulnerable.
I want to end this video by just saying, I just want you to know that you're not alone, and that we feel it. A lot of my girlfriends
Everyone
feel
does.
it, and
Even guys do.
Guys do too, and we're all going through it. And I just wanted to maybe add some comic relief, some love.
And it's fun to like open up about it.
Yeah, to talk
It is
about
like liberating, and
It's
it's
almost
also
therapeutic to talk about.
It is almost therapeutic
Yeah.
because I feel like nobody really talks about it. So like,
Yeah.
look, you know, we all out here in these streets, it's tough in these streets, but
It's tough.
you got some good friends and some good
Yes.
wine.
You're gonna make it.
You're not alone, sis.
I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Bye.
Also, God, like, can you send me a sign? Like, maybe
Seriously.
throw me a freaking
Throw me a
droplet of
bone.
rain. Freaking send me, I don't know, have me trip on the curb and let me know maybe to take a left and like he'll be up, you know, something.